Howdy everybody, Big Fatty Plus, and it's time once again for a glog. I think it's only been like, how many weeks since I did the last vlog? I can't remember. But this is a special glog because today, well not today that I'm recording this, as per usual, but today when it's uploading is my birthday. I'll be 36 years old, and it depresses the living hell out of me. It really does. It depresses me when I look back at my life and realize I haven't really accomplished much in my life. I really haven't. It's depressing, and I'm sorry if there's gonna be. First of all, I need to apologize for my voice. I'm still technically sick, so I'm gonna sound really nasally and everything. And in the next video that for 4th of July that pops up, I'm gonna sound really nasally. I forgot to mention it in that video, but oh well. And there's also going to be pauses and everything while I try to collect my thoughts on the matter. It's just depressing when I realize I'm 36 years old. I'm 4 years away from being that. Officially old. And I have nothing to show for it. I really don't. I still work in the same job that I've worked in since I was 23? No, 20. Was it 20? I can't even remember. It's been 16 years. Pretty much. That I've been in the same job. And the first question is, why don't you quit and find another one? The only problem is around here, the only places they're hiring is retail and food service. I've been in that far too long. And all the other jobs that I would like to hire for require, experience. Oh, you need experience in this. And I'm like, well, how do I get that experience? Well, by working in that area. Well, how I work in that area if I need experience? I don't know. And it's just one of those things like, oh, really? That old little line. It's like the joke goes around that when a job that you get right out of high school or right out of college says you need at least 10 years experience, and it's a picture of a bunch of little kids in hard hats and safety vests. It's like, I need 10 years of experience already. Okay. And that's why I've been pushing on YouTube so hard. For the last couple of years. I've been pushing because I've been wanting to making videos my job. I enjoy doing it. I when I'm sitting down editing videos every Saturday, I think that's when I'm at one of my most happiest times, because I'm making content for people to watch and enjoy. And then, of course, once I upload it and look at the metrics and everything, I realize, oh, hardly anyone's even watching, because I think the algorithms buried my channel, because YouTube screwed up. And of course, I have noticed that if I put certain things like, I know certain videos will get more traction than others, and I'm like, why? And I try to think, is it because I'm boring? Is it because the way I play is boring? Or is it, maybe my channel... I can't figure it out. I honestly can't. And it frustrates me that I've been doing YouTube as a hobby, but looking to get paid for it for... I can't remember exactly how long, but it's been over a decade. And I have nothing to show for it. I mean, I have 700 plus subscribers, but it's just nothing to show for it. And YouTube is going down the crapper more and more and more, and it's frustrating. And someone last night messaged me. He's like, well, why don't you go to other sites? And I have looked at other sites. I have. The only issue being like some other video sharing sites just aren't adequate for the viewership. It's like, I thought about going to VidMe. VidMe bit the dust. They couldn't remain profitable. Vimeo doesn't allow Let's Plays. They prefer the artsy-fartsy stuff. And if you want to join Vimeo, you have to pay. I guess that's how their people get money. They pay people pay for the viewers for the right to join the place, which sucks. I know. I just tried looking it up. It's free trial. Oh, I have to pay to up. Oh, no, thank you. And someone mentioned BitChute. Yeah, BitChute just recently had their Stripe authorization revoked for some reason, which I can't remember why. I have to go watch a video again on it, but they just lost their Stripe authorization. So anyone who uploads to BitChute, they're not getting paid either. Yeah, so pretty much, if you want to upload, if you want to do videos and everything, pretty much the only place is either YouTube or Twitch. And I've been trying to stream on Twitch more. I've been trying. But, you know, when work, you know, the day job has to come first. Because that's how I'm making my assured money. Even though I can't stand the job anymore. And it's just, I've been there too long. And I'm sick of it. But it's assured money. It's like, that's money right there. And it's like I thought about, well, quit and just start streaming more. There's there's no proven... Oh, I can't even remember the dang word for it anymore. I'm not assured to get paid doing Twitch. You know, you have to have a lot of people watching and all this mess. And I only stream once or twice a week, sometimes not even that, depending, because, you know, either work comes into play, like this last week. I didn't stream because I was just dead tired. I've been working straight through the week. You know, the boss is on vacation, so I've been having to take care of more at the store. And when I came home, I was just dead tired. And the only game that seems to get people to watch is Even Within. And I just did not have the energy to go through that Rage Fest. I just didn't have the energy. I was exhausted. And so I didn't even bother streaming. I was just so tired. And that's the other thing I fight with, you know, depression and being tired all the time. It's like, oh, I want to do this thing, but I'm too tired to, so I can't be emotive or anything. It's just, you have to be enjoyable to listen to or watch in order for people to want to watch you. And if you're just sitting there going, oh, I'm so tired and everything, it makes it sucky. Which is why I'm glad I record on Sundays, because usually then I have the energy, I can get through it. I can get through recording and all that, and no problem. And it's like, I briefly thought about doing Game Wisp, where people, you know, where it's like Patreon, but people, you know, you have to give more rewards and everything for people to join. And the thing is, that's nice and all, but that's mainly for people whose YouTube and Twitch is their hobby. I mean, it is their job. Hobby. It is their job. And, hold on. If you hear the thing skip, for whatever reason, that's because for some reason Audacity just froze on me for a second, so I don't know if it recorded or not. But just in case it didn't, and I don't want to go through and re-record this again because I really have to go somewhere. But basically, I was explaining that Game Wisp is basically for those people who have the time to devote to it, you know, where YouTube and Twitch is their job. Because they can offer all these special rewards, everything, these special streams and all that. And they have the time for it. I don't. I have a day job to worry about. And I can't just go and do that. I can't just go off and, you know, do that because I have to work at the job first. And I can't just ask that. So that's why I stick with Patreon, even though I don't have any Patreons right now, unfortunately. But it's like with Patreon, I put on there, I only have 2 tiers, and it's like, if I had enough patrons, I would start doing this thing where once a month I would do a video where I would answer questions. Any questions that anyone might have about anything. And I would do my best to answer them. Now, what's my watch? I'm timing this, yes. It's out of habit, but that's like the thing. It's like if you were a patron if you're one of my patrons, you could ask me a question, and I'd make a video at the end of the month collecting all those questions, provided none of them were repeated, and answer them. And try to give my personal view on it and everything. And people would probably be like, hey, I want to know what your opinion is on this. And I would do my best to answer it in the most logical, I would try to answer it the best I could. And I thought, well, that would be good, because I can't really offer anything else. I'm not going to sit there and make a Discord, you know, and then say, oh, here, I'm going to sell you access to my Discord. No, that's stupid. It's like, if you become my friend enough and everything, it's like, hey, I'll give you a link to my Discord and we'll talk. But it's like, I'm not going to sell access to the Discord. I see so many people do that. It's, oh, you get access to my Discord. And I'm like, no. Oh, and it's like, or doing like, oh, Patreon only streams. And it's like, again, that feels to me like, oh, what's the word? Oh, I had the word in my head. But basically, I don't feel like locking off my content to people who don't pay. I don't like that. I don't. That's one thing. It's like, if I got supporters on Twitch, regardless of how many supporters or whatever I got on my Twitch, I would never use subscriber only mode on my streams, because I want everyone to be able to talk. You know, I want everyone to be able to interact and say something. And putting it in subscriber only, yes, I know that means you're locking out the random trolls who want to come in and cause problems, but you're also locking out the people who want to contribute to a conversation or say something, but can't because they ain't got the money to subscribe. You know? And I'm for the person who don't have the money to subscribe, because I'm there. I don't have the money. So that's one thing. I will never lock my content behind a paywall. Never. I would just more or less, like, and I know some people say, well, that's your problem. That's why people aren't donating. And it's like, yeah. I'm just hoping people will find it, that they like my content well enough that they will donate. Because, like I said, I don't feel like locking my content behind a paywall. And unfortunately, I can't devote enough time to where I could do this all the time, because I'm too busy with the day job. Because it's assured money. And it frustrates me. And then it's like, maybe I need to chill my Patreon more. And then I end up sounding like those people who sound like they're e-begging at the end of it. I'm not saying everyone who has a Patreon is an e-beg. I'm not. It just, I know some people think it's annoying when at the end of every video a person says, oh, please become a member, become a patron of mine, and, you know, for as little as $1. And some people do get annoyed. It's like, I don't want to hear that. That's why at the end of my videos I just have the little end card that pops up that has the link to my Patreon. That's it. Because I don't want to seem annoying. I don't want to seem annoying to people. I know some people still think I'm annoying. The people who just think I'm annoying just because, I don't care about them. I'm talking about the people who truly do like my content, but I don't want to seem annoying to them. I don't. And it's frustrating. Because I know someone says, oh, you need to be more assertive. I'd like to be more assertive, but it's the matter of me trying to force myself to be more assertive. It's difficult for me. Very difficult for me. It's starting to get a little easier, though, just because I'm getting frustrated with things. Especially, I think, due to my age. You know, because like I said, I would like to make YouTube my job. I want to have something to show for the work I put into things. Because I know at some point, if I'm not getting any money for this, there's going to be a point where I'm going to have to pick a different job. Where I'm going to have to find a different job to where I'm not going to have the time to focus on videos. Because I'll be literally working all the time. And I know when that time comes, I'm going to have to stop doing the videos. Because I'll be at work. I won't be able to record. I won't be able to edit or upload. And I'm just going to have to stop. Because it'll come down to either doing that and work, or Are you're I don't know. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this now. I really don't. I don't know why it's suddenly freezing now, but nah. It's just another problem I've got. We'll hope I'm able to work through it in post, but it's like I said, it's gonna come to a point where I'm gonna have to work a different job. I'm gonna be working all day, every day, in order to make the ends meet, and I'm not gonna have time to do videos. There's probably days where I won't be able to touch my computer because I'll be, get up, go to work, come home, go to bed. And that's honestly a future I don't want. I don't want that kind of a future. I don't. Because I think I would probably fall into this whole robotic mode of getting up, going to work, coming home, going to bed, and then probably just get tired one day and drive off a bridge. Like, I'm done. And in this kind of a world, it seems like that's becoming more and more of a possibility, and I really don't. This is what I want to do. I want to do content that makes people happy. I want to entertain people. But it's hard to entertain people when you're not making money. Especially when you want to devote more energy to the projects, but you can't because you don't have the time. Like right now, it's like, as soon as I finish this, I've got to go somewhere. I mean, thankfully I'm off today, but I still got to go somewhere and run errands. And then I got to come home and I got to finish laundry. And then I have to go to bed early because I have work in the mornings every Saturday. But I'm hoping that maybe something will turn around. Maybe I'll get some Patreon so I can actually start devoting more time to this. Or maybe I'll get some supporters on Twitch and I'll be able to do that more and then say, hey, I'm done with the day job. I'm done. I'm not coming back to it anymore. Because I'm, getting paid there. I would love to. But I'm not sure if I'm being buried by an algorithm or if I'm just not doing things right. I share my videos, but, I don't know. So I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm whining and rambling. I'm just frustrated. Just like all my Glogs are. But, I hope you've got some enjoyment out of this. Or even if you just put it on the background and did other things. And until next whatever I do, it's Big Fatty Plus. Sayonara. If you do like... I'm going to go into shill mode here. If you do like my content and want me to be able to devote more time to this, consider donating my Patreon or consider becoming a subscriber on Twitch. That would really help me. I could, if I had a bigger tier, I could probably make more emotes and everything and all that mess. I could focus on it better. But anyway, until whenever, it's Big Fatty Plus. Sayonara.